If I lost everything tomorrow, my clients, my team, my reputation, my website, even my social media following, and someone dropped me into a brand new city where I knew nobody and didn't know who I was, how would I build my marketing agency from scratch? So after 10 plus years of building 12 Creative, working with everyone from local businesses to national brands and global enterprises, making almost every mistake you can imagine. I've done it all. I honestly believe I could rebuild it much faster the second time. Not because I'm wiser, smarter, or older, not because I knew secret tactics, but because I now know what actually matters. And what more importantly, what doesn't. Today, I will walk you through the exact ways that I would start if I had to start all over again in 2026. So here's the biggest lie about starting an agency. The first thing I would do is ignore all the online advice. I know it's weird, you're listening to me right now, but because most agency content teaches you how to look like an old agency, not how to build one. People spend months building logos, designing websites, or even creating business cards, setting up CRMs, creating all the automations in the world, creating social media accounts, all before they've spoken to a potential client. I've made this mistake myself. I've worried about all the setup and all that, and it just takes so long just to get going. The truth is, nothing matters, and none of those things matter if nobody buys and nobody sees you. Revenue and conversations solve most of your problems. So if I was to start over today or tomorrow, I'd focus on only activities that bring me directly to connection capital and ultimately clients and revenue. Step one, pick one market. This is probably the most important decision. I choose one niche. Everybody tries to serve everybody. They don't want to serve 5, 10 people. They don't want to serve 10 people, not 10 industries, just one. Pick something. Home builders, dentists, property managers, law firms, contractors, whatever it is. Pick something you're passionate about and pick one. Why? Because this is where specialists win. Think about it. If you're going to the dentist for some marketing help, who are you more likely going to trust? A general agency that serves everybody or an agency that specializes in helping dentists attract new patients? The specialist wins almost every single time. When you narrow your focus, your messaging gets stronger, your offer gets stronger, your sales process gets stronger, everything becomes easier, especially when you know that industry inside and out. You know what problems to solve. Step two, find one expensive problem. The second thing I do is identify the most painful problem that niche has. Most agency owners sell marketing. That is the mistake. Nobody wants marketing. Nobody wakes up thinking, I need SEO, I need more Facebook ads, I need more YouTube or a new website. People want results and outcomes. Home builders want more buyers. Dentists want more patients. Property managers want more leases. Businesses buy solutions, not services. I understand the problems deeply enough to selling becomes dramatically easier. One of the biggest breakthroughs I had in my old agency is when I stopped selling websites, SEO, and advertising. Instead, I started selling outcomes. This is how you get more leads. This is how you get more leases. This is how you get more sales inquiries, more sales in general. That's what the clients are looking for. The number one thing to ask for is that first question. What is the result and what is the outcome that they're looking for, not the tactics? Step three, build one irresistible offer. Once I know the problem, I create one offer. Just one, not a whole menu of services, one solution. If I was targeting dentists, I'd say, we help dental clinics generate more qualified patient inquiries. If I was targeting home builders, I'd say, we help builders attract more qualified home buyers. It's simple. The outcome is simple, and that's what they're looking for. The prospect should understand the value in less than 10 seconds. One of the biggest lessons I've learned over the years is complexity kills sales. Clarity creates sales, simple scales. The easier your offer is to understand, the easier it is to sell. Most agency websites try to explain everything. The best agencies explain one thing and exceptionally well. Step four, let's get proof very fast. At this stage, I wouldn't be focused on profit, I'd be focused on proof. The goal is to get a result for somebody. That one result, one testimonial, one case study, and a success story. Because once you have proof, everything changes, sales become easier, confidence grows, and marketing becomes easier. People don't buy promises, they buy evidence. Think of the last time that you bought something. You're looking at the reviews, you want evidence that that thing works. I would rather have one great case study than 100 social media posts. That case study alone will be the simple tool to get you results. One great results can generate months or even years of new business opportunities. Proof is the ultimate marketing asset. You could even take that case study and run it as an ad. Step 5. Prospect like crazy. This is where most people quit because it's uncomfortable. I had to start over tomorrow again. I'd spend 2 or 3 hours a day knocking on doors, reaching out to potential clients, email, LinkedIn, phone calls, DMs, video messages. Video messages are great, by the way. Whatever it takes. I wouldn't overthink it. I'd focus on conversations because conversations build conversation capital and create opportunities. Those opportunities create revenue. Most people aren't losing because they are bad at marketing. They lose because nobody knows they even exist. The first year of any agency is not a marketing problem, it's a sales problem. Your calendar should be filled up with conversations. The more conversations you have, the faster you will learn, and the faster you will learn, the faster you will improve. The more no's you get, the faster that you will learn to get that yes. Step 6. Build a simple funnel. Once I have proof and conversations are happening, I'd build a simple funnel. Traffic, landing page, booking form, and sales call. That's it. Most businesses overcomplicate funnels. They build 20-page automations before they even have one customer. Simple wins every single time. The goal isn't to impress people. The goal is to move people along to the next step as fast and simple as possible. Too many agencies build funnels that look impressive. They look great, but they do that instead of building funnels that just simply convert. Step 7. Become obsessed with results. The fastest way to grow an agency isn't finding new clients. It is getting incredible results for your existing clients because results create referrals, testimonials, case studies, and then repeat business. Your first clients should become your sales team. The only way this happens is through exceptional results. One client who loves you is way more worth than 10 clients who are indifferent. Great work always compounds. Think of the long game. The agencies that survive the long term are usually the ones that are consistently delivering. Step 8. Systemize everything. This was one that took me a while. Once clients are coming in consistently, I'd start documenting everything. Every process, every template, every workflow, every checklist. The goal is simple. Stop reinventing the wheel and create systems that work that you could train others with. Because systems create scale. Most agency owners become trapped. I was a victim of this because everything lives in their head. If you're the only person that knows how things work, you don't own a business. You simply work at one and you own a job. Systems create freedom, systems create consistency, and systems create growth. Step 9. Here's the time to build authority. Most people try to become influencers before they build anything. I would do the opposite. I'd build first, then document. And the reason that content works so well today isn't because people want entertainment. It's because they want certainty. They want to learn from somebody who's already walked the path. And that's why I started sharing lessons learned, case studies, wins, failures, a lot of failures over the past decade plus, frameworks, and real experiences. Authority is simply documented proof. The biggest opportunity right now is not to become famous, it's becoming known for your niche. Become the problem solver. You don't need millions and millions of followers. You need the right people paying attention, just a simple group of people paying attention. Right, so let's rewind. If I had to start a marketing agency from scratch, I wouldn't focus on websites, logos, business cards, or fancy software, and all those hundreds of subscriptions. I'd focus on one problem, one niche, one offer, a case study you can use, and a simple prospecting system. This is one funnel, which gets you a client at a time and results that you can share. I would turn everything there into a repeatable system. Because after a decade in this business, I've learned that companies grow the fastest aren't doing just more. They're doing fewer things, simple things, with far more focus. So if you're looking to start your agency journey today, this is exactly where I'd begin.